Welcome back to another M3 video. So today is going to be a little bit different to the normal M3 video. I'm focusing on a couple of particular parts, mainly being these two pieces. Okay, it's not true. You might actually remember I took off the wing mirrors, the lights, everything, and honestly, she's looking a little bit sad. So the main focus of today is to put those pieces on, including the wing mirrors, because it looks weird. But that's not all. We've got a few bits to do, including an update on the body kit. So of course we got the front end to fit, and of course the side skirts were the current project. Well, good news, Dale's been letting these cure, he's got them to fit. These are now ready to go on. Which is a great step because I'm fed up of these side skirts. They're driving me insane. So, the car's been lifted up, and the reason is to get these bloody lights in, which is something that's really bugging me. It's such a small thing, but considering we've taken on and off the bumper at 50 million times by now, I thought it'd be really nice reward to myself. Actually, mate, I'm sweating. From memory, I think we need to take the bumper off to get the lights in, I think, but we're gonna do it anyway. It's done. The intent was to use basically all the same size stuff to get things to mount. That way it makes it easier when looking for tools and such, but of course that never, ever remains the case. Also need to see if the lights connect onto these, because I'm assuming it's just the bumper, because those got in the damn way. Unless you plan to spend all of your life on a few bolts, don't get into cars. Like bikes, think about it. If you like bikes, then all you have to do is have a single garage and you could have like 20 bikes. Okay, maybe not that, but life would be simple. Why am I not a bike person? Only a bike person. These are the new lights, and we actually have to transfer a couple of pieces from the original lights onto these. I say a couple of pieces to cover my base, but basically it's just this plastic trim, because otherwise it'll have a big gap. Yeah, just plastic clips. My worst enemy. Okay, let's attempt to get this on. Hopefully everything hopefully lines up. There we go. Well, that's good news. The other thing we have to do is clean them. For God's sake, I know. I don't want to do it, but while it's off, we may as well clean it. I've actually not checked this one yet, so we'll have to see if it's as nice as the other one. But yeah, again, if you missed the mention, basically there's only one slight difference between these lights, is that they are black on the inside. I could have just painted them. However, they were cheap enough to just buy them.
I think I found the screws you wanted, but they're very rusty.
Yes. So that's the state of them. That's probably why we took them off and threw them somewhere.
Probably, but they do cover that.
They do fit.
So I think it's them, and they threaded in over there too. Can you use these?
I mean, you can. I want to get some new ones, but like...
Also, some of them don't have tips anymore. Their tip fell off. That's
fine. We will replace them. I want to get the lights on, so... This is taking a lot, I was like, I'm gonna do some small bits today, and then spend 20 years doing it. I just felt it looked a little bit wrong without the lights on it the whole time, so I could have just waited. But I'm impatient. I want to see what it looks like with the lights lined up. It looks more like a car. Here we go. This is taking a little bit longer than I would have hoped, but that's generally the case. It's not actually getting the part on that takes the time. It's like little rusty bolts or plastic trim that doesn't quite line up right on from one car to another, but we got it lined up properly. This is a little bit better. It's not tightened yet, but this is sitting a lot nicer than the other side, and I will be filling these in. There is actually something, I'll show you a picture. On the M3 GTR and Need for Speed, one of these is covered, like filled, one isn't. So I kind of want to follow that theme. So once we go to body work, that's the type of stuff we're going to be looking at.
While he works on getting that other light put on, I am going to attempt to put the wing mirrors on, which these are the new wing mirrors that he got. This is one of the new ones, as opposed to one of the old ones here. There you go. Do I know how they're different?
You know, like why, like what makes them different?
They're different shapes, obviously, but beyond that, no.
They're M3 replica ones.
Oh, they're M3 replica ones.
Yeah,
Got it. Okay.
Basically, I had two choices. I could have gone with actual M3 one, or I could have gone with these, which were retrofit.
Right.
330, 3 Series ones. So they look like the actual M3 ones, but all the connections work with this car.
This one.
Because they are different.
Cool. Okay, well, let's see if I can get these on. Okay, I know it looks like he's putting the wing mirror on, but I just needed help with one thing. One thing, okay? It fits on really nicely. Just need to do the bolts on the other side. Basically, what I couldn't do was fit the square connector through the round hole, but he did it for me. Well, that was my attempt to try and help and put something on by myself, but wing mirrors on.
There we go.
Thank you.
M3 wing mirrors. This is how it turned out. This is the worst one. Rusty pile of shite. That's what this is. Basically, I hate cars. I've come to realize this throughout the time. Also, thing doesn't quite fit, so have to cut thing. That's the best way I can explain it.
It's very technical around here.
Yeah, also I'm using these instead of just, you know, something proper. I don't care. It was around, so I'm using it. I have no idea how I'm gonna get these to mount up. This one doesn't even have one on this side anyway. Okay. No. Maybe they had the same problem taking them off. That would not surprise me at all. You know, I'm just gonna tighten it.
Okay.
With a washer. It's not how you do it, but I don't care. I'm annoyed, I'm hot, I'm bothered, car is crap.
And is anybody ever gonna see this once it's done?
The lights will never come off again. I will not allow it. This'll do, just sandwich it. Worst case, we can just glue it.
That's a good point.
I mean, I wasn't the only one to break these, because clearly one was already broken. There you go, look at that!
Perfect!
How would you even know?
No one's ever gonna see it.
Ignore the rust and the whole... I've got something in my mouth, but I can't touch it.
Ew.
I'm sweaty. Putting it in. There's shit everywhere! Let me just check. Shall I connect them up first? I don't think I need to. It's just here, which ends up there.
You can reach it?
I hope so. I just can't be bothered to plug them in right now.
Fair enough. Then don't.
I came in today and I was like, this will take a couple hours. Just changing the light, putting the lights on and refitting the wing mirrors. And I thought it'll take 5 minutes. I could even put the side skirts on. They've been drying. It'll be worth it.
It will. Just remember what it's going to look like in the end. Okay?
I will. Also, BMW, okay, who designed this shite as well? Because on both sets of lights, old and the clips are broken. If you go to a car show, don't do this. On most E46s, I'm sure, I had to think there, 46s, you can probably just pull the things out.
Run off with them.
Don't steal someone's lights. It's in. It has taken way longer than I had hoped to get this front end back on again.
You what?
I was quite angry.
Yes, he was.
I'm not 100% happy with how it looks right now. The hood is a little too far forward. Honestly, if you're gonna do this, make sure you put the lights on before you decide to start trying to adjust things and get the fitment right, because yeah, this needs to come in and this needs to go forward. Showing you the ugly side of working on these bloody fiberglass kits, but it's coming together. Now, next thing I want to do, I'm going to be reusing the grill from this one. I have never successfully taken out and put in a grill on a BMW. It's always fallen out. Every single time. So, I'm gonna have to break this one off because I don't know how to take them off properly still. And we will have to just glue it to that at some point. Right now, I'm probably just gonna tape it so we can see what it looks like. Turns out they're just like glued in, which would make sense as to why mine always fell out. I thought they'd normally just like clip in.
Yeah.
But I guess not. Honestly, we're probably like hour 5.
Yeah, probably.
It seems like a lot of this stuff is super small and like, it's frustrating because I'm spending all this time on these little things. But I'm gonna have a front end that's complete. Show that I don't know how to put a BMW grill in. Okay.
Yep.
I mean.
All right, it's
Yep.
there.
And there.
Look at that. It's perfect.
Beautiful. So for the time being, what I've decided to do is tape in little washer jet covers, just because there's a bit of a gaping hole. There is actually one other piece for the front end to do. Also, it's super annoying with the fitment and stuff. We'll get to that. I have to take this off again because I didn't even attach the lights properly. This lift is so aggressive. Watch. This hole at the back right here. So, in case you didn't know, from what I remember on Heat, it's actually got this, but on 2005 and Carbon, it's got a different style. So that's the one we've got. It's that BMW part. This is proper. I don't understand how this is a BMW part. Look how plastic and crap that looks. I kind of want to make it carbon, like hydro dip it in carbon or something, because that looks crap.
Yeah, it's not great, is it?
It's really shite. However, it's gonna slot in on the. There you go. That's it.
Ta-da!
It needs like gluing, but you know we should probably also get the other wing mirror done. Wing mirrors. Wing mirrors on, looking more like an actual M3. That's always good. Now there is actually one other thing I have to do.
There is? What?
Yes.
Do I know what it is?
Yeah. Grab me the box. A lot of people were pointing this out that this would be wrong. That's why I didn't put the other rear lights back in. We've got some facelift LCI M3 retrofit lights. That's what I was looking for. Retrofit lights. Now I need a way to open the box. So for those of you that do know, on the actual M3s, they have much nicer kind of LED based lights. Well, bam! You can't even really see it, it's too dark. Here we go. Brand new lights, which again are kind of modified from actual M3 to not M3. Basically, these are gonna look super sick, much nicer than the current ones on there. Wow, look at that. These look crap now. Take off this tape, and then we can at least place this one.
Yeah.
So the funny thing is, this is an M3 boot, so I'm putting not M3 lights, but M3 lights on it. It's funny. It's funny. Funny, haha. There you go.
Need a hand.
Starting filming while I'm literally struggling. Very epic.
Do you like them?
Yes, they're much nicer.
Yeah,
but
they look
now we
really
need to
good.
open that again. Do the outside light. It's gonna look sick. I'm happy with it. A lot of people were actually saying, no, this is wrong. The actual colour on the car is better. I understand, but what I was saying is most people do it too light, and that is too light. This, from like ignoring the fact that the color correction and the lighting in general in Need for Speed games is always wrong. Heat, for example, the lighting is stupid of the M3. It almost looks white, like most wanted 2012, but this is wrong. If you look back and remove the yellow filter, it's in between these two colors. This is what I was saying, okay? Buy my merch, panther.store. So I don't know if these are perfect in terms of M3. I'll have to look up some pictures online, but they look pretty close, right? Like, I feel like on camera they look more accurate, which is good. I'm also gonna clean this while it's out. I think I need to cut my hair.
You think you need to cut your hair?
So I think it's time. I think it's time. No one said it to me for a while. I guess that means I don't have any new viewers for a while. No, these M3 videos actually get us quite a lot of new subscribers. So if you're new, thanks so much for subscribing. All right.
Oh, look at that.
New lights. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think, guys. I think I'm gonna pull up a picture of an M3. Also, ignore the fact that my rear bumper is hanging off. That's for another time because that's a big job. I'd say
They're pretty close.
I'd say they're pretty actually. New lights. Very epic. Okay, well that's all the little bits.
Yeah.
No,
there's more.
there's more.
What else is there?
It's not the gearbox. That's the Corsa gearbox. It is in these. Okay. Things.
Oh, those.
All M3s need these side kind of vents. I hope I can put them in without taking this out because that would make me cry. But these are genuine M3 vent things from eBay, but they are genuine. Do they just...
Just click it in.
No way.
Is that it?
That's it. That's so good. I should have just done this for the video. This is easy. Do you want to install this?
I want to install this.
How you install your BMW M3 things.
Oh my god, is that it?
That's it.
I did something by myself.
Nice. But all M3s need that, and of course we've actually got these pieces as well to take off the original fenders to be properly done. So many like little bits that you don't really realize. Even the badges, I need to get some nice proper badges. Oh my goodness. You can tell by how dark I am that I started quite early and we are now finishing quite late. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the I'm still dark. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode of the M3 build. There's so many other things we need to do that I'm actually going to be back again tomorrow to do even more, but for you it'll be next week because I need to get ahead again. You understand, I mentioned it last time, there might not always be an episode of this because this is stressful, but we have things to do, including reattaching the side skirts, which is the next step, but cutting the fenders. It's finally going to be done, and then hopefully we can line up the rear bumper, and then hopefully that's the exterior mostly done. Thanks so much for watching this video. Be sure to smash like, subscribe if you are new, and we'll see you next time. Peace.